Yo, it's your boy the Android Doctor back again with another video, and in this video we'll be doing a benchmark performance test between these two devices here. So on the left I've got my brand new Moto G5 2017 model, and to the right I've got my Moto E3 third generation 2016 model. Okay, so I'll be doing a benchmark performance test between these two devices just to check the performance and see what scores we get between these two mid-range devices. So as usual, before I start the test, I'm just gonna make sure there's no running applications in the background, just so we get accurate results. So the application I'll be using to perform the test is Antutu Benchmark. And before I start, I'm just gonna take a look at the specs on both devices. So on the G5, let's just focus here. Okay, so model Moto G5 Android 7.0, CPU model is an 8-core ARM V7 processor. The renderer, which is the GPU, is Adreno TM505. The resolution is 1080 by 1920, which is full 1080p HD. And this version of the G5 has 2 gigs of RAM. And there's the CPU model once again, and it has 8 cores. Now let's take a look at the specs on the E3. So this model is the XT1700. It's running Android 6.0 Marshmallow. The CPU model is MT6735P. The renderer, which is the GPU, is a Mali T720. And this has a lower resolution of 720 by 1280, which is 720p. And this model has 1 gig of RAM. And there's the CPU model once again. And this has less cores, it has 4 cores. So anyway, we're just going to run the test and see what scores we get between these two mid-range devices. So let's just hit test again. Okay, so the test is going to start off by testing the 3D graphics. And as you can see here on the G5, the graphics rendering is very smooth, as you can see. But on the E3, it's moving a bit sluggish, it's a bit laggy. So we've got a better processor and a better GPU in the G5. Okay, so we're just testing the off-screen rendering on the G5. And the E3 is slowly catching up. Once again, just look at the graphics rendering, it's very smooth. Whilst on the E3, it's just moving really slow. Hopefully it won't crash. Okay, so now on the G5 we're testing the image processing blur. And the E3 is not far behind. Okay, so on the G5 we've finished testing the 3D and the RAM. Same with the E3, we've finished testing the 3D graphics and the RAM. So now we're just testing the CPU on both. And the G5's at 62%. The E3 is slowly catching up at 57. Now it's at 60. Okay, so we've now completed the CPU test on the G5. So we're testing the UX, which is the user experience performance. I must say the E3 is not doing too bad. It's really catching up. It's not that far behind. And don't forget, I did start the test a few seconds earlier on the G5. So we're at 85 on the G5, 85%, and 80 on the E3. So the test is almost done. And then we can take a look at the results. Okay, so the results are in on the G5, and on the G5 we scored 45,677 points, and this is the 3D score, 9,529. The UX score is 16,917. The CPU score 14,401, and the RAM score 4,830. And the test is still running on the E3. Okay, so the results are in on the E3, and the E3 scored 20,411. So the G5 won by 25,000 points roughly. And here's the 3D score on the E3. 2,241. The UX score 9,395. The CPU score 8,740, and the RAM score 35. So the clear winner by a large number of points is the Moto G5 2017 model. This was it for the performance benchmark test. You guys let me know what you think of the scores in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching. It's your boy, the Android Doctor. See you in the next video. Deuces.